Hi, this is Steve Creel in Visalia, California, and this is the introduction to what I hope will be a weekly video blog for me. It gives me a chance on behalf of the church to talk about practical Christianity, which is the style of Christianity or the way that we approach following Christ in our church. We really concentrate on obviously practical things in Christianity. So we talk about steps of forgiveness. We talk about the 12 steps that come from AA, but are applicable everywhere. We do lots of different practical type of practices and efforts. I'll also occasionally do a little bit of basic theology or understanding. I love physics and science, and I will delve into those because depending on how you read them, I guess, they really undergird much of what is in Scripture about creation and about the character of God and those kinds of things. Not meant to be a place to argue or to make crass comments or to call people out. Our church really doesn't practice that style of Christianity either. So if you have a penchant for leaving angry messages on videos like this, if we have to, we'll just delete you. It'd be better if you have questions or sensible comments to make those. It's a big old rough world, I understand, out in the internet. So we expect a lot of good and some people who just won't or can't control themselves yet. We'll figure out how to deal with that. So they'll usually be 5 minutes or less and pretty casual, nothing too formal. There won't ever be a video where I suggest that you have to think, believe, or live in any way. We just explore the path of following Jesus that we're on, and I will be reporting, again, what practical steps, what things that can be done that enhance or have enhanced my own faith walk and those around me. So that's kind of the attitude and the genre that we'll be doing. I hope that you'll tune in after this first introductory video. I'll do the first video next week, and we'll start off by just talking about the concept of God or the reality of God. Again, not meant to argue, not meant to demean. If you disagree, that's fine with me, because the rule of life is the same for everybody, whatever your belief system is, right? Whatever you believe and whatever you follow because of your beliefs, it pays its reward. And we're all equally at risk for choosing something that's wrong and receiving a reward we don't want. And we're all equally blessed if we choose paths that lead to a place of fulfillment and inner peace and joy. That's a beautiful thing. So we have found those things here at our church in the pursuit of the ways of living that Christ taught. And I want to share those with folks. Don't be offended or feel like I'm making any judgment other than my judgment is, look, when I've done these things and when I've helped other people do these things, it's made a big difference in the quality of life and in our ability to relate to other folks, just the general goodness that surrounds you. And I'd like to share it. If it's not for you, great. There's all kinds of people on the internet, and I'm sure you'll find somebody to follow. So if you want to take a look at practical Christianity tips and ideas for how to live within the Christian faith in a way that truly frees your heart and your soul and is avowedly not against anybody. We're not mad at anybody on this channel. And I really am grieved in my heart that Christianity so often is represented by folks who think that they're somehow doing good by demeaning or dehumanizing other people. That's just not the kind of faith I practice. Bottom line for this video blog weekly is I'll be operating on the basic truth, which is if Christianity is the truth of the universe, if it really is the sole possessor of fundamental truth for human beings, then it doesn't have to bully anybody, and it doesn't have to judge anybody, and it doesn't have to be cruel. The truth, if it's lived out and produces beauty in the lives of the followers of Jesus, is compelling to other people, and they themselves will lean in and want to know more. So that's what's going to carry us through. We see the effects of following Jesus in practical and intentional ways. We see those effects in really, truly beautiful and transformed lives all around us. If you'd like to take a look at what that looks like and maybe investigate, you are certainly welcome. We'd love to have you. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you have questions, leave a comment. And as I said before, if you're just in a bad place and you think that you're going to make your day better by spouting some kind of nonsense on our channel or demeaning all Christians or otherwise, we'll just figure out how to hit the delete button and go on about our business. Really try to have a good attitude about this. So I look forward, I hope, to hearing from family and friends and folks that I don't get to see very often in regular times or in COVID. And I hope this little experiment and the idea to kind of take the essence of our church on the internet in a different way, I hope it ends up being a really, truly beautiful thing, and that it will help you, if not every week, at least some of the time, you'll pick up something where you think, you know what, that's right, I should be trying that, or I will try that coming up and see if it produces the effect that Christ himself promised. So God bless. Glad to have you with us for this initial look at it, and I will talk with you again next week. We should be loading these on Wednesday or Thursday of each week. And again, next week, we'll be tackling the idea of God, the concept of God, and we'll be doing a little bit of physics and a little look at what scientists have discovered about the nature of things. It's really cool and fun. So hope to see you next week. Thank you.